with our second review. The first sequel, Batman Returns, Tim Burton's next Batman movie. And I'll let you go ahead because I got to pull my notes back up here.
Alrighty. Once again, like I said, Tim Burton fan, so had no choice. I love this movie. Wasn't as good as the first one, I will give it that. I thought it was a perfect cast again. Danny DeVito playing the Penguin. I loved it. I thought he did a great job. Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, looking hot as ever. That was great. And of course, the return of Michael Keaton, the best Batman. Yeah, I seen that. Cat's trying underneath the door. Anyway, like I said, overall view of the movie, thought it was good. Really, like I said, just once again, that weird kind of look, like the zoo that the Penguin was living in. You know, you just tell that was straight up Tim Burton. And I know you got some points you want to make to it, some good and bad, so.
Yeah, well, like I said, the first one, was like Tim Burton's first major motion picture. So I didn't really think nothing about it, but you go back and watch like that one and this one more than the first one, you can definitely tell it's a Tim Burton movie. Like if you just took a screenshot, you'd be like, yeah, that's Tim Burton. Only thing that's missing is freaking Johnny Depp, which wouldn't surprise me if he was like an extra somewhere. Well, there is. But I like Tim Burton, but sometimes it's like, yeah, kind of the same crap. You know what I mean? They always got that same feeling. Another thing I put on there is watching Penguin again. He was I liked him as Penguin. He played a good one, but he was a little annoying in this because every time you see him, he's walking around like he's 3 feet tall and 600 pounds, which kind of looks it in this movie. But every time, and I was like, oh my god.
Was this a Fatty? Was it off that Adam Sandler CD? Fatty McGee.
Yeah, Fatty McGee. But I was telling him too, I can't even see Danny DeVito in anything besides It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia now. Every time I see him, it's like, hey, it's Frank.
Greatest show on TV, That and Sons. Yeah, I'd love to see freaking Penguin get hurt and him go, oh, balls! Or, or something like that. That'd have been a great Frank Reynolds.
Talking about at the end, when he drinks the water.
Oh, yeah. Drinking a cup of water and be like, just letting it all come down like it did with the beer. Been great.
And another thing, I guess this was just Tim Burton's little story or whatever, but like, I asked a friend, and I was asking him how Catwoman came to be, and according to him, she doesn't die. And on this, she like died, and like cats nibbled her back to life, and I was like, okay. And another thing I noticed too, like I said, you could stick like Edward Scissorhands in that cast, Beetlejuice in that cast, all in this movie, and they'd fit right in with the scenery and the tone and everything. But like this Batman movie was a lot darker. And I was watching the Schmoes Know review, and they said the same thing. And it was like this was more of like a Tim Burton movie with Batman just thrown in there on some parts. But this one was like really dark, where I think it's the Nolan movies kind of say it a little better. Batman doesn't kill people. Batman kills people left and right in this damn movie. Setting people on fire with a Batmobile. He slaps like dynamite to that fat guy's stomach and punches him and he blows up.
Setting the guy on fire. It was snowing, so the dude could have just fell in the snow. Batman could have known that.
But yeah, it's just people dying left and right. Even in the first one, it wasn't as dark. But like when he drives the Batmobile into the chemical plant, and he drops the bomb, everything just blows up. And it's like, I didn't think Batman killed people.
In Tim Burton movies, they do.
Yeah. In his universe, apparently so. Let's see here. Oh, the couple of little bloopers I spotted. When Penguin's controlling Batman's car, he's going through and there's a police car that comes out of the alley. You can see the wires on the police car where it yanks it against the building. And then the scene at the end with Batman when he rips off his mask to reveal his face. He always has like black paint or eyeliner or something around his eyes. To kind of give it that dark look. And right before he tears it off, it's just white. You can tell they didn't put it on, which you said it once before. It looked kind of weird if you ripped it off. It looked like a raccoon. around.
Yeah.
Little big black eyes. But just those. It's just little things like.
Overall, the movie, like I said, mine's always going to be short and sweet when it comes to stuff like this. Overall, the movie was good. Like I said, it wasn't as good as the first one. But, you know, now watching it, you know, when we was kids, we watched it, we're like, oh, man, this is so great now that you've pointed out stuff. Especially, like I said, with Danny DeVito playing Penguin, which he did a great job. But after watching him for, 7 seasons of Sunny in Philadelphia, it's kind of hard to, you know, picture him being a serious role. And one thing, my favorite part in the entire movie, which I can't say it, but my brother can, was when the Penguin grabbed that umbrella at the end of it. I never knew he said that.
That's what I had in my notes. I didn't know he said it either until I watched it just a couple days ago. Like, after he falls in the water and he comes up and Batman's trying to dig Catwoman out of the wreckage, I guess you could say. He comes up, you know, he's walking towards his little box of umbrellas, just bleh. And he grabs one up, and Batman turns around and looks at him, and he whips it open, and it's like a, what do you call that thing that swings above the baby's bed? Got little animals hanging from it.
You shouldn't ask me.
Yeah, brain fart. But either way, he pops it open, and it's that, and it's little animals, and he goes, shit, I grabbed the cute one.
Yeah, I never knew he said that. But that's my favorite moment of it. But I don't know.
One thing I didn't like about it though, like some of the cheesy stuff. I mean, I know it's a movie, but like it's like when Catwoman like says, "I'm gonna clean myself right here," and she goes and then starts cleaning herself. It's like, come on. I mean, even as a kid, that was kind of cheesy, but it's like, she's not a cat, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, to me, these like now the first one was, like we've said before, was more dark, but Joker had a humor. This one to me was more supposed to be kind of like comical. I mean, it was dark, don't get me wrong, like you said, him blowing people up and, you know, setting people on fire, but I'm just saying as far as like the Penguin character, he looked creepy as all get out. I mean, he did look freaky, but like him biting that dude's nose and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They had a lot more darker tone.
Yeah.
Blood and stuff.
But like the Catwoman, I mean, like I said, I get that, like them biting her fingertips and her coming back and, you know. But then again, that's Tim Burton's imagination.
Oh, and another thing, like the Schmoes review was of the first one, which I guess it kind of applies to this one too.
You were giving Schmoes a lot of our time, buddy.
I don't care. But they said it best, like, you know, like Nolan's Batmans are more realistic.
Yeah.
The first two Burton's is not so much a comic book, but almost like a graphic novel. So that's kind of, you know, it's almost like they kind of referred to it as a live action movie, like Transformers or something like that, you know. So, you know, there was some stuff that obviously you're like, okay, that's whatever. But, you know, like compared to Nolan's now, if you watch Nolan's first and then you go back and watch these, then you're going to go with Nolan every time. But we grew up on these, so these hold a special place in our heart. But, did you already rate it?
No, give this a 4 out of 5.
I'll say, yeah, probably 4 out of 5, because I think these older ones, they get worse as they go. But, anywho, save it for the next one.
Yeah. Alright.
We'll be right back with the review for Batman Forever. This is Mr. RayeZ.
Johnny RayeZ. And always remember, Facebook sucks.